Welcome back, collectors, dreamers, and lovers of hidden history. Today, we're going on a journey deep into the heart of American heritage, a journey that begins with a single coin that you might just have sitting in your pocket. We're talking about the United States of America, in God we trust, Liberty Quarter Dollar, P. Homestead, Nebraska, E Pluribus Unum, 2015. A coin that carries the story of struggle, survival, and the American dream, all engraved in silver and copper alloy. Take a close look at this coin. On one side, the powerful words stand proud, United States of America. In God we trust. Liberty. Quarter dollar. Each of these words represents the foundation upon which the nation was built. Faith, freedom, unity, and progress. But this isn't just another coin. This is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series that started in 2010 and continued until 2021, celebrating the natural beauty and historical landmarks of all 50 states and U.S. territories. The 2015 Homestead Quarter represents the great state of Nebraska, a land rooted in perseverance, agriculture, and the pioneering spirit that shaped America's heartland. Now, let's explore the story behind this beautiful design. The reverse side, the back of the coin, features a striking image, a homestead cabin, a water pump, and 2 stalks of corn gracefully framing the scene. At first glance, it looks simple, but every line tells a story. The Homestead National Monument of America, located near Beatrice, Nebraska, commemorates one of the most transformative acts in U.S. history, the Homestead Act of 1862. Signed by President Abraham Lincoln, this act offered 160 acres of free land to anyone willing to work, build a home, and cultivate the soil. It was more than a land grant. It was a promise of a new beginning for thousands of American families. The homestead cabin symbolizes the courage of settlers who braved harsh winters, loneliness, and uncertainty to build a life on the Great Plains. The pump represents the vital importance of water, the lifeline that sustained both people and crops. And those stalks of corn? They symbolize the agricultural abundance that would one day turn Nebraska into one of the great breadbaskets of the nation. Together, these elements form a visual poem, a tribute to the strength of ordinary people who built an extraordinary nation. The phrase E Pluribus Unum, beautifully inscribed at the bottom, means, out of many, one. It reminds us that the United States was born from the dreams of many different individuals, united by hope and hard work. Above it, the year 2015 marks the moment when this modern tribute to the pioneer spirit entered circulation. But there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Turn it over, and you'll see the familiar, dignified portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, a design that has appeared on U.S. quarters since 1932. Across the top, you'll read Liberty, and beside it, the national motto In God We Trust. Beneath Washington's profile lies the mint mark, P, identifying the Philadelphia Mint, where this particular coin was struck. Now, let's talk about the fascinating world of value. At first glance, a 2015 Homestead Quarter might seem like just another coin in your pocket, worth 25 cents. But as every collector knows, beauty and rarity often hide in plain sight. While millions of Homestead Quarters were produced for circulation, a select few were struck with unique minting errors, unusual die cracks, or extra waterlines, making them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most famous varieties is the snow on the roof error, where die polishing marks make it look like snow rests atop the cabin. Another variety is the leaky bucket error, where extra metal lines appear near the water pump. And then there's the extra waterline error, creating a fascinating texture near the pump's handle, a favorite among eagle-eyed treasure hunters. These subtle differences may seem minor, but to serious numismatists, they transform an everyday coin into a collectible masterpiece. Collectors often send these coins to professional grading companies like NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, or PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, for authentication. A high-grade homestead quarter with strong luster, no scratches, and crisp detail can fetch far more than face value, and error coins in perfect condition? Those can reach astonishing prices. One particular 2015 P Homestead Quarter with an exceptional mint error and immaculate preservation, graded MS69, has been documented in private sales and auctions as a prized rarity among collectors. It's a shining example of how a simple piece of pocket change can turn into a symbol of art, history, and fortune. Think about it, a coin that represents the strength of the American pioneer, struck in honor of one of the most defining laws in U.S. history, now shining in collectors' showcases around the world. And while most people may overlook it, Those who know the story behind the Homestead Quarter see it for what it truly is, a tiny time capsule of American spirit. As the camera pans over the coin, the light reflects softly across its edges. Each word, each detail, "In God we trust." Liberty. E Pluribus Unum. Tells us that even the smallest things can carry great meaning. So the next time you hold a quarter in your hand, don't just see it as change. See it as a piece of living history, a reminder of courage, hard work, and the promise of freedom. Because sometimes, what looks ordinary turns out to be extraordinary. And yes, some of these 2015 Homestead Nebraska Liberty Quarters have reached unbelievable values when found in perfect condition with rare minting errors. One such coin, preserved in flawless mint state and authenticated by top experts, has been valued at $45,000. Thank you for watching Vintage Universe Coin, where every coin tells a story, and every story connects us to the heart of history. If you love learning about rare coins, hidden treasures, and the fascinating world of numismatics, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible discoveries. Because here, at Vintage Universe Coin, your pocket change might just hold the key to America's past, and your future fortune.